So section 9.3, it says that it is believed that Lake Tahoe Community College students get less than 7 hours of sleep per night. A survey of 23 students had a mean of 7.82 and the standard deviation of 1.71. That standard deviation of 1.71 is in regards to the sample of 23 students. So since the population standard deviation is not given, you're going to use a t-distribution. So it's going to be t with your degrees of freedom. And degrees of freedom is n minus 1. So it's 23 minus 1. So it's going to be t22. So it's a t-distribution with 22 degrees of freedom. The next question, which distribution do you use when you are testing a population mean and the standard deviation is known? So if the standard deviation is known, you're going to use a normal distribution. For the next one, it says a population mean is 13, the sample mean is 12.8, the sample standard deviation is 2, the sample size is 20. Since the population SD is not given, you're going to use a t-distribution, so a student t-distribution. This one, the distribution you're going to use, you have a percent, it's 42%, and your NP and NQ are greater than 5, and you can test that, but 0.42 times 100, that's going to be greater than 5, and Q, which is 1 minus 0.42 times 100, is greater than 5. So basically, whenever you're dealing with percents and you have a large n and 100's quite large, then you're going to use a normal distribution. This one, normal. That's the one you want. For the next one, you're performing a hypothesis test of a single population mean using a student t-distribution. The data is not from a simple random sample, so no. The data is assumed to be from a simple random sample, so you have to have a simple random sample before you can do the hypothesis test. And to use a normal distribution with the hypothesis test, your NP cannot be less than 5, so you would need to increase the sample size, because N stands for your sample size, so that NP is greater than 5.